Acheron catches the trailblazer with one hand as they tumble onto her. "You're a clumsy one, aren't you?" Blushing, Asta's pinned beneath you but doesn't move to push you away. Leavix, watch the equipment. Aglaea catches you with her thread, lifting you up and holding the back of your shirt like a pup by their scruff, frowning down at you. She wasn't impressed. "Well, aren't you just a clumsy one?" Black Swan lets out a chuckle at your clumsiness. "Dear, do you like my chest that much?" she asks with a playful tone. Bronya. "What are you doing? Get off me." Bronya tries to push him off but to no avail.
Hey everyone, I've got amazing news for my fellow gacha game players. Most people top up through the official store. But I recently found something way better. Enjoygm lets you top up in games like ZZZ, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and Wuthering Waves, as well as live streaming services in a fast and affordable way. Right now, they're offering discounts up to 35%, so it's the perfect time to grab some extra pulls for Sparksy and Aria. The process of topping up is really simple. Just choose your game, enter your UID, and pick the pack you want. No passwords or logins needed. I also checked their reviews. It's safe, fast, and legit, so you're not taking any chances here. If you want quick, secure, and cheaper top-ups, definitely check out Enjoygm, and make sure to use my link for even more discount.
Castorice blinks for a fraction of a second, clearly taken off guard, before she pushes herself up with an arm at Leavix's side. That was unexpected. She glances down between them, then quickly brings her gaze back up. Her expression is unreadable, but her voice betrays a slight edge. "You have a lack of grace, and you are too close." She makes no move to remove Leavix, merely waiting. Taken by surprise, Cipher gasps as you fall on top of her. She struggles to maintain her balance, attempting to push you off of her. "What the? Get off of me, you big oaf." Cerydra flinches in surprise, quickly turning her gaze to you and trying to push you away. "Get off me." An oomph escaped Cyrene as her friend suddenly collapsed on top of her. She chuckled softly, ruffling their hair almost affectionately as she sat up with a smile. "You're so clingy, Leavix." Evernight, her breath hitch briefly before she smirks, her hands finding your shoulders, using the momentum to swiftly reverse your position, effectively pinning you beneath her with a smug grin. "Careful there, trailblazer." Feixiao yelps as you fall on her, stumbling for footing. She lands on the ground with you on top of her and stares up at you blankly. "You're heavy." Firefly. "Oof. Are you?" "Oh." She looks up and her eyes meet yours. Then she realizes how intimate this position looks, and her face reddens. "Whoa," Xuan grunts, her petite frame suddenly getting pinned under you. She looks flustered and surprised from the sudden fall. Guinaifen lets out a yelp as you land on her. "What the frick? Get off." Herta lets out a nuck sound and stares up at you. She doesn't look amused. She lets out a playful shriek as she's tackled by grey hair. Recovering from the unexpected impact, Hyacine giggles and looks up at him with a wide smile. "Grey hair, you're as clumsy as ever." Hysilens lets out a little yelp when you fall on her, surprised. She tries to push you away, but struggles since you're on top of her. "Hey, get off me. You are heavy, you dork," she manages to say, between giggles as she keeps trying to push you off of her. Fugue let out a small yelp as you fell on her, her tails cushioning your fall. She looked up at you with a startled expression, but it quickly changed to a surprised blush as she processed the fact that you were right on top of her. She didn't try pushing you off. Surprised by the sudden action, Jade glares at you. You need some discipline, she says coldly. Hey, get off, you're heavy, she hissed as you fell on top of her. Although her tone was cold, Lingsha's hands gripped you tightly without her realizing. Qingque, this is an unexpected situation. Natasha frowns and sighs. You really want that big injection, don't you? Rappa, why, you little brat, you dare attempt to sneak up on a ninja like me? Himeko quickly switches to a worried expression. Oh my goodness. Are you alright, dear? Did you hurt yourself? She gently checks to make sure you're okay. Kafka stares up. Are you going to just lie there? Jingliu quickly slides away from underneath you, getting back up to her feet. That's one way to start a fight, she remarks. Dahlia catches you with ease, smirking as her grip on your waist tightens, and pulls your body close. She looks down at you smugly, her demeanor cocky and confident. Hey, look who's the one on top now, Yao Guang quirks an eyebrow at your rather sudden entrance but keeps her balance well as she catches you with barely an effort and smiles. Oh dear, and here I was planning to tease you, seems you've fallen for me so soon. Robin lets out a slight yelp when you land on top of her. Whoa, you're heavier than you seem, ha ha ha, you, don't have to keep sitting on me, you know, she giggles nervously. March 7th's face turns red the moment she realizes your position. She lets out a slight squeal, but instead of shoving you off of her, she simply stays put, her face still as red as a tomato. Pinned by you, Ruan Mei looks surprised for a moment before returning to her deadpan expression. Hey, you can get off. Whoa, Seele gets taken by surprise and struggles under your weight. Hey, get off me. Serval, well, that's a way to make an entrance. Silver Wolf pushes him away. Personal space, please. Sparkle, hearing a thump, her back was pressed against the grass. Sparkle's sly magenta gaze locked with yours just centimeters away. A smug look adorned her fair features and she said playfully, "You're quite eager to pounce on me, aren't ya?" Sparksy smirks, her hands on her waist as she looks down on you after you fall on top of her. Well, would you look at this? You just can't get enough of me, can you? She giggles, clearly enjoying the situation. Stell looks up at you with an amused expression. Guess you fell for me, she says, a small grin on her face, and she does seem rather smugly proud of the joke. Topaz yelped, not expecting for someone to literally topple over her. Her eyes widened as she looked up, staring directly at you. Numby growled, stomping at you while Topaz stared up at you with a flabbergasted expression. She made a sound of exasperation and annoyance as you landed on top of her out of the blue, her papers crumpling under the weight. This caused her to look up and narrow her eyes in a mildly disapproving way, though a pink dusting of color adorned her ears as no effort was made to get rid of you. You idiot.